What is up, Hardcore Nation? It's Hardcore Christopher here, and I swear my brain cannot take any more of this man. I swear that this reaction video is going to just be me ranting. This is Quantum TV's The Act Man Threatened to Murder Me. I would say let's get right into this, but I don't want to. But I already told myself that I'm gonna do a reaction video. I don't want to react to this. Seriously? It's 29 minutes, 44 seconds long. And I know exactly what this is going to be. So, pray for me, guys. I'm going in.
The Act Man has officially threatened to murder me. You heard that correctly.
First off, no, he didn't. He said, I wish I was freaking joking. If we see you, Quantum, we shoot on sight. I imagine the Act Man was just a little angry. You know, that you called his mother up. I know I would be. But yes, the Act Man could have worded things differently. Oh, God. But this is... I don't even know why I'm pausing. That's just gonna make the... That's just going to make it worse, because I'm prolonging the agony.
He has threatened to take my very life. He deliberately lied so that he could come up with an excuse to threaten to murder me.
And you're playing the victim right out of the gate.
Let's read his lie of a tweet. We'll put it up on the screen. Sit back and just read the trash he wrote, okay? I can confirm.
Yeah, I can confirm that Quantum TV is threatening me and my family with doxing and violence. Even even reached out to my mother saying we wouldn't want families to get hurt or involved in this. I wish I was freaking joking. You can see the word that he used. If we see you, Quantum, we shoot you on sight. But I'm pretty sure watch him spin the narrative. I'm gonna call it right now. He's gonna spin the narrative. Let's see if I'm right.
Quantum TV is threatening me and my family with doxing and violence. News to me.
News to you. This is something you don't do. You've gone too far. Don't you see that?
Even reached out to my mother saying we wouldn't want our families to get hurt or involved in this. Also news that I said that on the phone call.
Why would his mother lie? Why would he have Why? Why? What motive would the Actman's mother have to lie about you getting in contact with her, which is very creepy and very, well, weird? Just imagine you get a phone call from somebody you don't even know, and they say that they have a beef with your son or daughter, and the entire time you're like, who is this?
We'll get to it. Very, very new information here, but okay. I wish I was fucking joking. If we see you, Quantum, we shoot on sight. I'll say that again. If we see you, we shoot on sight. So I could just be like walking out of my home.
I don't even know if you guys even live in the same state. More than likely not.
And if you're there, you shoot? Where are the...
I'm pretty sure the Actman wouldn't have said this without provocation. I think I said that word right. You contacted his mother, dude. No matter how you got the information, you contacted his mother over this. I mean, what are you? 5 years old? Mommy? The Actman's being mean to me, or Actman's mommy? He's being mean to me. Grow a set. Grow a pair.
Context for this. But of course, people on his own Twitter realized how bad the statement was, and he probably...
Yes, you probably shouldn't have said that. Last part.
Probably shouldn't have said that last part, right? And so then he amends it. Oh, crazy people, man, if you show up at my property...
Dude, if a known crazy person threatening violence shows up at our driveway, then that's where they're hitting the ground dead.
I'd like to work with your son at his speed, help him develop the skills he'll need to lead a full life.
The Actman's obviously very upset here, and he has every right to be.
The only friend he has is his little brother. You're moving from base to base.
Yes, the Actman shouldn't have worded. He could have said, if you show up at our property or something like that. I don't agree with what the Actman tweeted out. If we see you, we shoot you. So I don't agree with that part of the tweet. But he's upset because Quantum TV contacted his mother completely out of the blue.
You'll hit the ground dead. You'll be dead if you
He's playing the victim.
do anything. Trying to really cover his tracks, realizing the gravity of the threat he just made. He made an on-site murder claim that he's...
Wait. In Florida, the crime of written threats occur where a defendant threatens in writing to kill or commit bodily harm to another person or to commit a mass shooting or act of terrorism. Written threats is a second-degree felony with penalties of up to 15 years in prison. Okay.
But between
Okay,
provides a cause,
so
insurance,
he's playing the victim. He's really going hard after that victim card, isn't he? He, it, it's almost like summoning Shine Ball over and over and over again in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Absolutely going to do this. Now, here's the problem with that. Act-Man is not some small guy. The Act-Man is somebody with 1.3 million subscribers on an...
Yes, but his subscriber count has nothing to do with this.
international level. Anyone from all around the world has access to his content, and he has fans.
So does everyone all around the world have access to your content. YouTube doesn't grant special... YouTube doesn't say, okay, okay, Quantum, you have 65K, so that means that your content can go all around the world. YouTube is an internet platform, and the internet is everywhere. So everyone has access to whatever content they want. Just saying.
Even in the state where I live. So much, even if it's not him doing it directly, he can absolutely and has motivated some absolutely violent people to agree with his logic.
How do you know that? How do you know?
You see, he's literally...
Act Bros unite for the honor of Act Mother. Act Bros is his brother's Twitter account. Oh God, I feel like my... I feel like my brain is going to explode listening to this.
Literally incited a mob. He's basically...
No, he didn't. He didn't incite a mob. He just did what grown people do, and that's react to something.
On Twitter, not even basically, word for word, says, Act Bros unite for honor of Act Mother.
You didn't even quote the tweet right. If you're going to quote it right. He said, Act Bros. Hold on. He said, Act Bros unite for the honor. You forgot the. For the honor of Act Mother.
That sounds like a dying terroristic call you'd shout out before you...
No. That doesn't sound like a terrorist call before you do a terrorist act. Oh wait, we're talking about a guy who probably only has the IQ of a slowpoke.
Do something fucked up, okay? I don't know what the hell that's all about, but that's some weird language going on there. The other thing that I find very, very strange is all of the...
The one thing I find very, very strange about this is you're playing the victim again. And you don't even understand what you've done.
Gun emojis and memes and people write down the talking specifics as to what kind of gun the Act Man needs to use on me. And we're supposed to believe that all of this is... He's not responsible if anything happens. He had nothing to do with any of this behavior that we're seeing.
That's because he didn't. You took things out of control. Oh, God.
And the thing that really gets me with this whole inciting of this mob is
It's not a mob, you moron. It's not a mob.
when I try to reach out and make him aware of what he...
That's when you contact somebody directly. You do not, I will repeat this, you do not contact their mother. You contact them directly. You are a grown man. Act like it.
was doing, he acted like he understood the situation and then took it.
That's because he did. He did nothing wrong under the law. Just say it.
To another level. Now let's be very clear as to why he's doing all of this. He's doing this because in his heart of hearts, he believes I need to be removed off of the platform.
That's because everyone has the same exact reason. And he did say he's looking to end your YouTube career. Which you deserve, I may add.
And to do so, there is no low he is willing to stoop to, or is unwilling, rather, to stoop to.
You do realize if you go to litigation, if you go to court, you're going to lose. You also do understand, I don't know how many times I have said this. You started this.
And we're seeing it here. This is a personal vendetta. This is a vindictive, manipulative tactic that he's using to
No, it's not.
fool everyone around him into attacking one person.
No, it's not. You started by false flagging Mischief, then threatening him by saying that if he did not do as you said, that if he did not do as you said, you would copyright strike him. I'm getting more and more angry. And I know exactly why.
Person. Quantum TV. This guy right here. Why is he doing that, you might ask? Well, let's go over a series of events here, okay? Give you the full picture of what's truly happening, okay? I called him.
Yes, tell us what's truly happening. Give us the picture. Like you have one. Because I'm pretty sure you don't.
His mother at...
Why would you do that? Why would you contact his mother instead of contacting him?
2:32 my time. Now, I won't say where he is, but what I will say is that's a...
I imagine he more than likely lives in Florida since you looked up Florida law. Just like how I think you live in Washington because Actman tweeted the definition of perjury of how perjury is defined under Washington law.
11:32 his time. Now, none of this is relevant if you don't know what's going on. He reaches out via Discord, supposedly willing to have a conversation. When that conversation didn't get the result that he was looking for, he then basically plastered, hey, I'm just here to let you know the ramifications. He really loves...
You tried to take down his video, and when that failed, you said that you were looking into all your options.
Talking like he's some big hot shot that...
Oh, and let's not forget that the Actman completely and utterly destroyed you. And what I mean by that is He said that this had to do with your ego and that he thought that the reason why you tried to take down his video is because your ego was hurt and your narcissism has gotten out of control. That's what he tweeted out. And you know what? He's right. A narcissist can never admit to doing anything wrong ever.
Can really do a whole lot.
That's because they think they're right, which Quantum TV is not right.
In the end, it's really just ego. I was just trying to let you know the ramifications. I'll clean your clock. You better be prepared to sell that wedding ring.
Yeah, because the Act Man knows that if this actually does go to court, which I don't think it'll ever go to court, because there's not a lawyer dumb enough to take a fair use case, especially one that is as cut and dry as this one. Act Man would win. Act Man knows it. You really think you're going to win? You're not going to win. What is this going to earn you? You want a participation trophy? You want a gold star by your name? What do you want? I get it. I made a video this morning where you said that you just wanted to be left alone. If that's true, then leave everybody else alone.
Ring on your fucking finger, your house, your car, your keys, your kids, It's gloating. It's this thing that he's doing
when really he got upset at the takedown. No. You got upset with the takedown. When the takedown didn't come back in your favor, because YouTube knows what fair use is. You don't. Look it up.
We're just trying to have a conversation. And the thing for me that is really annoying.
A conversation that you... A conversation that you told him to speak like a dog. That is not okay.
Is past that. Once we try to reach out to him and it goes sideways, I still reach out to him again. Now, I'm trying to find Act Man. So what would you do as a human being if you're...
Contact Act Man. Like, seriously, it's not that hard. He has a Twitter account. You have a Twitter account. You guys can go back and forth on Twitter for all I care. Don't contact somebody in his family and say you're looking for him. That's weird. That's bizarre. That's like... I'm not even going to make the reference in my head.
Trying to find somebody who is hiding behind a stage name, the Act Man. Well, you're going to look into them. It's not real hard to find him at all. You can Google him right now and you can get all of the same information I did. It's not hard, okay?
Then why on earth did you contact his mother? It's not that hard to contact somebody. You have Twitter, you have Facebook, you have direct message, you have Discord, you have all these other things. Why is this so hard for you?
There's no law being broken, and everything I found on him was public record at that point, okay?
About everything you find on a celebrity or a YouTuber even down to an animal, is public record. Almost everything. Like, if you Google Angry Grandpa, you will find his information. If you Google his cause of death, it'll give you his cause of death. Why? Because that's all public record. That's all public information. And I know that because I have done it.
So once you have public record, I literally call the first number associated with his legal name. The first number I called was disconnected. Well, that's not going to work. I need to contact him. He's doing a lot here. His fans are attacking me. They're just...
Wait. You need to contact him. You need to contact him because his fans are being so mean to me. Give it a rest.
destroying my website. They're destroying my comment section.
How do you know that? Oh, look, the comment section's turned off. How do you know that? You turn your comment section off. So the only person that can see the comments are you. But if the comment section is turned off, then nobody can comment on your videos. That means nobody can leave any hateful comments, or any good comments, or any middle of the road comments.
All because of his claims here, okay? And maybe he doesn't understand what it's progressed into, right? The kind of monetary loss in the real world that it even has led to, and some other things. He probably doesn't know. Give him the benefit of the doubt, right? Nobody's trying to hurt anybody on YouTube, of course. Surely that's not his goal here, right? So I thought. So let's play a game. How many times, because of his claims here, okay? And maybe he doesn't understand what it's progressed into, right? The kind of monetary loss in the real world that it even has led to, and some other things. He probably doesn't know. Give him the benefit of the doubt, right? Nobody's trying to hurt anybody on.
That's because he probably doesn't know. He can't control his fans, just like you can't control yours. Everyone can do whatever they want.
YouTube, of course. Surely that's not his goal here, right? So I thought. So let's...
Wait, what?
Monetary loss in the real world that it even has led to, and some other things. He probably doesn't know. Give him the benefit of the doubt, right? Nobody's trying to hurt anybody on YouTube, of course. Surely that's not...
This was a DM. This was a conversation between you and the Act Man. And these were all DMs. So you did talk to the Act Man. So why on earth did you need to contact him when you already contacted him?
His goal here, right? So I thought. So let's play a game. How many times did I actively ask his mother to pass me off to him? Because truth be told, I never wanted to talk to her in the first place. The entire reason of the call was reaching out to him to...
How do you... Oh, wait. You said you Googled the Act Man, right? And everything you found was public knowledge. Okay. How did you know he lived with his mother? Because, yes, while I understand everything you found is public knowledge, the information on the internet that you got could have probably been years old at that point. you don't know how many times the information is actually updated. So with you contacting his mother, he may have not lived with his mother, or he may have been out and about, or doing some shopping, or anything like that.
Try to get a hold of him to try to resolve things, right? To settle differences and move on with our content, right? How many times, honestly, ask yourself, play the recording back, turn up your headphones if you got to, okay, so you can hear the audio. How many times did I ask for her to transfer me to him?
That's not her responsibility. My house has surveillance cameras. Here's audio from that call. What?
Yes, is this on? I'm calling on behalf of Quantum TV. Your son has been making a string of really defamatory posts about things he doesn't necessarily understand, and I want to try to talk about this.
I want to try to talk about this. Then get in contact with Actman. What you did here was crossing the line that you do not cross, and I do not care who you are.
So, I'm trying to avoid any kind of litigation or lawsuit, right?
I'm trying to avoid any kind of litigation or lawsuit. Lawsuit is one word. By talking things out. Still, you contacted his mother. You didn't contact Actman. You contacted his mother.
Talking things out. So, is there any way I can get in contact with him? Public records. Well, litigation is what your son is essentially sending a bunch of people after my business, which is...
No, he's not. That's a bold-faced lie that you just said on the phone.
I'm YouTube for the same respect, but he's making threats of being able to cancel my content and stuff based off of tweets and posts.
No.
He's getting from other people, none of which are true, which YouTube will be able to ascertain, but these are now becoming live complaints. And I want to be able to, I guess, talk to him to kind of mediate this out so that we don't have to go to court.
That we don't have to go to court, which means you were already thinking about going to court.
Because the damage...
Otherwise, you wouldn't have said... Otherwise, you wouldn't have
These
said...
are now becoming live complaints. And I want to be able to, I guess...
We don't have to... So that we don't have to go to court. So you were already thinking about it ahead of time.
Talk to him to kind of mediate this out so that we don't have to go to court. Because the damages that he's causing are quite substantial in monetary value. My YouTubes are about television. I'm a bigot. I'm a homophobe. I'm committing penalty under perjury. Copyright abuse, as he uses third-party software to download my content off my channel.
That's false. You don't need third-party software to download a YouTube video. Do you see that little word? You have your like, you have your dislike, you have the live chat because this was a live premiere, you have share, and you have the little button that says download. You can download the video from YouTube itself, and that's not illegal.
And then repost it after I delete it. Piracy isn't a victim. It's a crime, as we know. I mean, by any means, if he's available to talk, or you're the guardian for him, I'd imagine, I can send over.
I don't know how old the Act Man is, but I'm pretty sure once you reach the age of 18, your parent being your legal guardian kind of stops, doesn't it? I don't know that for sure, so I would really hope for somebody to answer that in the comments section.
Cease and desist letter from my lawyer. I mean, this is to the point where it's getting out of hand. Yeah, I mean, if you can talk to him, because listen. I'm not devoid.
Because listen. I'm not devoid of reason. Seriously. You're not devoid of reason. You're completely voided of reason. And void means good for nothing. So you're saying, listen, because listen. I'm not devoid of reason. Meaning you are with reason. But everything that you have done, even this, shows you're devoid of all reason.
Okay? I understand that we all have families and we all have opinions about things online, and that can be frustrating sometimes. He's under the misassumption that, A, I was trying to sue him to begin with because of this content. I was just looking into options to stop him from taking my content down. That's really all this is about.
But there's nothing you can do. You were looking. So you mean to tell me you weren't looking into suing him to start with? You were looking into ways to stop to stop him from taking your content and reacting to it, like I am now.
I did a video game review, disagreed with it. His friends gave him my content, and they're basically sharing.
Wrong. I don't. Your video, even all three parts of that Elden Ring review, even though it was deleted, it can still be found. You do know that, right? Because anything you say, anything you post on the internet will still remain on the internet.
Bring it all over the internet, making fun of my face and my image and my brand, and lying about my results of my professional work, and it's getting to the point where it's affecting me on a monetary level, and it's something that's not necessary. is the number, so you can, of course, call back and Quantum TV as the contact if need be. My name at this point in time, I'm pretty sure he already has that information through copyright claims. I mean, at this point, I want to limit the amount of information that we're giving out because I don't plan on doing a whole lot if not necessary. You know what I mean?
Let's listen to that again.
I want to limit the amount of information that we're giving out.
Why would you want to limit the amount of information you're giving out if you have no intention of suing?
Because I don't plan on doing a whole lot if not necessary. You know what I mean?
Which means you were thinking about this beforehand.
Well, if we're being completely honest here, your son is causing a lot of damages to my brand and to my
I highly doubt that.
reputation. And frankly, I really don't want to confirm on a phone call, which may or may not be recorded. I have no idea who I am or what my intentions are entirely. Well, I mean, if you're comfortable with it, you can give him my phone number, and me and your son can have a conversation. No malice or anything behind.
You still contacted his mother. Why would you want to do that? You already had a conversation with the Act Man, where the Act Man just basically told you that he wasn't interested in talking to you.
I'm sorry. I've actually never talked to him on the phone. You know, he's just primarily been going after YouTube, and again, I'm go ahead. Oh, they'll know exactly who I am, absolutely. Yeah, the phone number is the one I'm calling from. Oh, I got it. So this is like a landline? Oh, then why do you need me to write it down? Here. Phones. It's not.
You just proved Ackman's point. You just proved it. You proved that his tweet was true. You're not doing yourself any good here.
It's not a prank call. This isn't a game. I'm not sitting here to cause trouble for anyone. So the only.
This isn't a game. I'm not sitting here trying to cause trouble for anyone.
The reason I don't want to give out my name is because, again, your son is causing trouble for me.
And you're causing trouble for everyone on YouTube. But I guess you don't see that, do you?
And that's the whole reason for this call to begin with. And I want the trouble to stop and him to go back to making it.
Now that I think about it, why would the Ackman's mother have any obligation to pick up the phone and answer you?
Video game videos, leaving me and my income and my livelihood and what we do in the real world away from what he's trying to drag in with all these claims of homophobia and a string of stuff. You can just go ahead and ask them. Now, again, it's understandable that they think that they understand some things, but the level he's taking it to is a bit extreme. And that's why I'm going.
You could have contacted Actman.
Yeah, I just want him to leave me alone. He's harassing the hell out of me.
But you won't leave him alone. Or anybody else alone, for that matter. So you're completely... Your point isn't valid. You've made it invalid.
Really, if I'm being quite honest with you, ma'am. And I think at this point, it's to a point where if he doesn't stop, my only choice would be legal action. And I don't really
You're the one who started this, though.
like to go that route. Not that I don't have the ability to go that route. I'd rather not drag a family through the mud given the times and the current status of the world. You understand what I mean? Like, we all have families and stuff we're trying to accomplish. So I'm not trying to derail anybody's livelihoods with something that could easily be talked out. So I'm trying to be the reasonable party of the picture. You know, be civil. No. The number that I got for him was basically disconnected, so I couldn't call him. Okay? Just tell Quantum TV gave him a call, and if he wants, he can give a call back. Oh, I'm the owner. Absolutely, you'll be talking to me. Okay. Yeah. All right, bye.
She calls back to make sure the number is real and this isn't a prank.
It sure did.
She would know it's real because you...
Right.
Why would she call you back?
Hello, Quantum TV.
So,
What do you want, Dan?
oh,
No, you're good. This is an actual contact for Quantum TV. You can call me anytime. Legit.
what I think was the missing money?
All right, bye.
Yeah, I thought we could have
An
lunch.
ad. I don't want to listen to an ad.
Bring my own lunch too.
What are you guys playing?
I'm supposed to be playing Rise of Kingdoms, but my Germany is getting slaughtered.
Is it the King 7? The guy with 80 million power.
You wanna?
Bye.
Because
Everyone is extremely easily fooled by rumors, and I'm not impervious
That wasn't a rumor. That was a fact. You just proved it.
they're for you.
to this. Sometimes if you see something that's outlandish and crazy, you might believe it. So I'm going to give everyone here maybe the benefit of the doubt. Not that many people deserve that, especially since no one has been fair about this entire situation. But let's...
Because you keep on perpetuating it. You keep on doing stupid stuff, and people keep on calling you out on the stupid stuff that you do.
just give you an olive branch and pretend you honestly didn't know any of this. Let's also then pretend that you didn't hear me in my public statement video, which is still live on this channel, disavow my hacked tweets.
You said that you were hacked. But yet after you regained control over your massive social media hackage, you didn't take down any of the tweets. You didn't take down any of the posts that the hacker did. Do you see where your story has more holes in it than Swiss cheese?
Let's then pretend that you also didn't know that I said repetitively, that in 2018, I've been hacked on a mass scale. had to install moderators. It was an ugly thing where I lost a lot of accounts, multiple devices and stuff like that. And these were main accounts, my YouTube channel, all kinds of shit. And you have to work to get those things back one by one because, that's what happens when somebody wants to hack.
If that is true, then how come you've been doing this since 2015? If I have my math right. 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, my bad. So from 2017 on, you've been doing Quantum TV.
You impersonate you, type things out. And let's just pretend for a second here, okay? That I'm this horrible human being. Why on God's green earth, if you genuinely felt that way, would you not report me to the authorities, right? Because let's be real, Act Man is saying that I am threatening a woman here, okay? This is...
What do you have to hit to dent a steel thermos?
Wait.
How did you,
That's because you said we wouldn't want families to get hurt or involved in this. Those were your words, even on the phone call.
I like the balance of it.
Actman has no reason to lie.
Aren't obvious.
His mother has no reason to lie.
Plus my dad was an accountant.
So that must mean,
He actually,
let's say theoretically, let's say in theory,
the little organization looked like
that the Actman and his mother came up with this master plan, then why would she accuse you of being a nut
his was dirty. That's
if she didn't know that? Because I can almost guarantee you she doesn't watch your content.
Art doesn't pay the mortgage.
I can almost guarantee you that Actman's mother
Dogs playing poker.
doesn't get involved in her son's social media presence, which means she must have got that from the phone call.
Dogs playing poker is nice. Sort of a just different.
human being.
Somebody
Why on God's green earth, if you genuinely felt that way, would you not report me to the authorities, right? Because let's be real, Act Man is saying that I am threatening a woman here, okay? This is a serious crime. He was so enraged by it, he never reported it to the police once.
That's because he has bigger things to do than deal with you. And I can almost guarantee that.
Wouldn't that make news? That would make news. Celebrity YouTuber has
I'll leave you.
No, it wouldn't make news. Because the news covers things that are important. And not to say the Actman isn't important, but a lawsuit wouldn't be important because, well, it deals with two YouTubers. It's not important enough to get on the news.
his family threatened by another YouTuber. That would make the news. Funny how that didn't happen, right? Because no threats were lodged. Funny how on his very same Twitter, his own fans asked him, hey, can you show us exactly what he said? Never responded because...
Wait. Let's read this guy's tweet. Come on. There we go. Out of curiosity, may we see screenshots of him actually messaging your mother this? Not saying it didn't happen, but if he actually did it, he deserves any punishment headed his way. We may not agree eye to eye always act, but you're still a respected figure on YouTube, and I respect that.
There is no text message correspondent. It never happened. It was only one phone call for me ever, and one phone call from his mother back to me. That's all that happened. But he felt so threatened by the fact that I'm not backing down that was the...
And you're playing the victim card. You cannot get off the victim card. And I'm tired of listening to you play the victim. Find a new card, Chief, because this one, well, it's seen its fair share of use. It's all worn out at this point.
The moment he just made up in his mind, we're going to lie, we're going to manipulate everyone, and we're going to give a call to action. All act bros unite for my mother's honor. Your mother's
You forgot the.
Honor, man? Really? That's where we're going with this? Let's call this what it really is. All the people that you've seen uniting against me making content...
This isn't cancel culture. This isn't a mob. This is just people holding you accountable and you don't like it. If we're going to call a spade here, let's get right down to the nitty-gritty. Let's get right down to the nitty-gritty. This all started because you false flag somebody, but you've done so much worse than false flag, haven't you? I'll get into that in a little bit.
About how horrible I am are either fans of ActMan or all the people making those videos, or the people who are making...
Actually, I didn't hear about I stumbled upon ActMan on accident. So I didn't hear about ActMan actually until Review Tech USA brought him up.
Those videos have a reputation of making...
Wait. Review Tech USA is an American gaming journalist and YouTuber well known for having controversies surrounding some of his videos. He mostly covers gaming news, but also sometimes covers tech and real life news / drama. That's public knowledge.
Their money on YouTube with controversy.
Rich reports what he wants, what he finds important.
So it is a conflict of interest for them to constantly stir the pot, bully and harass everyone. Griffin Gaming, Review Tech USA.
As for me, I do a lot of videos. I did a brief history, what I know about Lu Bu. Today, I've made multiple videos about Quantum TV today. This will be my very last video on Quantum TV because I can't take any more. I can't take any more of this. I've done a lot of videos. I've done reactions. I've done movie reviews. I've done gaming videos. I don't incite controversy.
Gold, rags. There isn't a single person you can think of on the internet right now that is talking about this issue that is not making money off of controversy clicks.
I'm not making money.
That's their bread and butter.
Again, I'm not making money. I'm not making any money from my videos. I haven't been making money from my videos ever since I started this all the way back in 2016.
And they don't care where the controversy comes from because controversy sells. They need it to live. If it were
I don't need controversy to live. For real, I don't need controversy to live. YouTube doesn't pay my bills. And yes, while I'll have videos sometimes blow up, a lot of them, I don't really pay attention to the views all that much. Because at the end of the day, they're numbers.
coming out that Quantum TV is actually innocent, God, that would destroy their credibility and their reputation behind their takedown
But you're not innocent.
journalism. They're not going to own the fact that they're wrong on any of this stuff.
You haven't owned up to any of the things that you've done.
They're going to run with the fact that their friends shared them hacked tweets. If it wasn't really you,
You said you were hacked in 2018. It is 2022.
Quantum, well, why, as I'm live streaming it, did you start deleting things? As they again ignored the part and many of the public responses I put out where I said I never even knew there was a backlog for Twitter.
Everyone knows there's a backlog for Twitter.
Until they started nastily live streaming it to slander and slam me.
That makes no sense. Why would people live stream your Twitter account and want to make you look bad? Explain it to me, Lucy.
Because of my opinion of Elden Ring. And
Your opinion of Elden Ring, while bad, isn't the main issue here.
dig up something else that they thought they knew.
You think you know fair use, and yet you don't know fair use.
And we can see proof of this.
Also, let's not forget that you called Rich from Review Tech USA a pedophile. And if Rich really wanted to, he could have had your channel taken down because of that. Let's not forget that you've called people punks, that you told the entire Elden Ring community they can go off themselves, they can go commit suicide, they can go kill themselves, however you want to phrase it. Let's not forget about what you said about the LGBT about the GQ community, where you said that regarding two people kissing in church, you tweeted out that it was disgusting and that it's not right for them to force their lifestyle on us. Let's not forget that you also compared them to a Pulse Club victim, which the Pulse nightclub was a gay nightclub that saw 46 or 47 people killed. Oh yes, and let's also not forget that you shoot your mouth off. But unlike Clint Eastwood or Django or G.I. Joe, you're all out of bullets. Because you keep on reverting back to the same thing. Over and over and over again.
Because I've been on YouTube for years.
5. Quantum TV has been on YouTube for 5 years.
made claims of being big dogs to terminate my channel. Review Tech USA was the first in all of this to threaten, and I've got a contact at YouTube.
No, his exact words was that if you decided to take to try to copyright strike his video, which is fair use, he would get a lawyer and make your life miserable.
Ninjician who wants to pretend that he's
Don't know anything about Ninjician.
somehow not involved in this, as we know he's one of the people sharing information in this, wants to come out
I highly doubt that.
and say things like,
Even though I don't know who Ninjician is, I have a hard time believing that. Why would somebody share public information on somebody else just to make that somebody else look bad?
oh no, I've never
It doesn't make any sense.
tried to dox him. I have proof that he has. Of course, I can't give proof out without doxing myself. He knows that, so he plays the card.
Why can you not? Oh, whatever.
But everyone involved has had a history of trying to slander and destroy my reputation for various reasons.
Rich didn't know who you were until Mischief. Mischief didn't know who you were until the bad Elden Ring take. Actman didn't know who you were until he made his hot takes video and then realized that until he realized that your take on Elden Ring was so bad, he left you for the end.
Reasons for Ninjician, he wants to be able to establish himself as a professional calibrator. For everyone else,
Who cares?
they want the drama clicks, they want the money.
I don't want the drama clicks. I don't want the money that comes from said clicks. I don't make any money. None of my videos, none of my live streams, none of my shorts, none of my videos are monetized. Which means I don't make any money.
And the thing is, not a single one of them can definitively 100% show anything of me on video or anything prove on video that I'm typing or anything, any of this shit. It's just all hearsay. He did this because my friend said he did that, and we can prove that at the time it was live.
Rich doesn't make a video on something unless he can verify it first.
I mean, he had access to his Twitter. Yeah, dude, it's 2022. I got that shit back.
But you didn't take anything down that the hacker put up during his reign of terror, according to you. Why didn't you take it down? Why didn't you at least make a post or make a tweet and say, hey, everyone, I was hacked? If you got a message or got a tweet, nothing, you did nothing of the sort, which proves that you were never hacked to begin with.
Which I clearly said again in public responses. And this demand for me to come on camera time and time again and to explain everything away as if I'm some guilty person and that
you try to verify, well, you don't try to verify, you try to justify everything that you do. from what I've seen.
There's some authority, there's some governing body I need to answer to is ridiculous. And when you fail to answer to them, they will crucify your reputation as they have done.
I don't understand why someone would try to go out of their way and ruin Quantum TV's reputation when Quantum, you're not doing your reputation any favors. You're just not.
With repetitive, harassing uploads about your character and who you are as a human being. When every single live stream and every single video I've ever posted has been about television shit. We're talking about TVs, man. Video games, products, giving opinions on reviewers that say things like Vincent did about products. We're not sitting here going down some rabbit hole of who we hate and why we hate people. That's not what we do here. And they're trying to paint that picture and failing miserably and being pissed that they're failing because that would be delicious click money.
You tried to take down the Ackman's video, and once that failed, you said that you were looking into all the options, which Ackman put two and two together and realized litigation, suing, in other words.
For them. So, listen, the people are doing this because they want to pass harassment off as criticism. They want to...
No. Everyone that I've watched cover this situation has done so not in a harassing manner, but they're trying to make you see that you're going down a path that you don't want to go down. They are warning you, and you are not heeding to the warning signs.
Teach me a lesson for telling them no and fighting back against them stealing other people's content.
They didn't steal your content.
They want to...
Or anybody else's, for that matter.
Feel as though because I am unwilling to provide YouTube with a lawsuit to legally make them remove it.
You don't need to provide YouTube with a lawsuit for them to remove something. There's something called a DMCA strike, which YouTube has to act on.
For every single person doing this on the internet, that because YouTube denied my claim because I'm unwilling to submit a lawsuit, that it's copyright abuse. That's not how it works. It's just they denied the claim because I'm unwilling to go through with the legal proceeding process.
You didn't... That doesn't make any sense. Why would YouTube fail to do... Why would YouTube fail... That doesn't make any sense.
Give them the legal proof that they want. There's so much...
Why would YouTube say, okay, we need proof of what you're saying? That's what happens when you file a DMCA strike. You have to give a reason, just like when you dispute a claim. Like I did with NBC Universal. I laid out my point and the claim, and NBC removed their claim. I was fully expecting to lose. I'll be honest with that. So I was surprised that I won.
To this, that like I could go down this rabbit hole forever.
And the rabbit hole's getting bigger as we speak because you will not let this go.
But there's just a little bit more that you guys probably don't understand. And to explain this to you, I I think you should probably try to put yourself in my shoes, okay? Imagine for a second that you never said any of this stuff, which I didn't.
You did. You absolutely 100% did. And there's no denying that you did.
And somebody comes out and they make these disgusting claims about your character and what you've done to their mother. And they have a big following, which they...
You contacted his mother. You contacted his mother, dude. Seriously.
Send after you with calls of acting in honor of their mother, off of claims they know are one.
And there's nothing wrong with tweeting out Act Bros unite for the honor of Act Mother. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not a call to action. It's not any of what you are claiming that it is.
100% false, okay? And they destroy your reputation as much as they can within their power.
Your reputation wasn't destroyed by the Act Man. Your reputation was destroyed by you and your actions.
And then in the end, they do all this to justify threatening to murder you by saying, if we see you on site, we shoot you. When they know I've never threatened to do anything, I just wanted to talk. It's a justification like this where now it has emboldened his fans to have similar violent gun violence language against.
No, it's not. No, it's not. And again, you're playing the victim. Find another card to play or don't play at all.
Me. Okay, they're talking about murder. They're talking about what kinds of guns they want to use. They're talking about...
Okay, that goes a little too far.
I need to be thrown into a wood chipper. All this
It's a meme. People make memes. While that may not be funny to you, it may be funny to some.
Violent, murderous content coming off of the posts on his Twitter. Still up currently, go look at it. They can try to pass this shit off as a joke, and like maybe they don't have a couple of crazies out there. But the reality is, if something happened because he threatened to kill me, and people feel like, yeah, we'll back you up, bro, as somebody genuinely said, okay, hey, we need to back up Act Man on this, right? All of these guns all over his fucking shit, dude.
There's nothing wrong with posting pictures of guns. Or somebody holding a gun. It's not like any harm is gonna come to you.
Off of a fake claim. Going forward.
It wasn't a fake claim. You did contact his mother. And you proved you contacted his mother. So it wasn't a fake claim.
I fully expect the Act Man to introduce more fake and false information that he
This wasn't fake or false.
calls facts to try to cover up this delusional lie he's came up with, this
Delusional lie?
pathological obsession to try to...
You have a pathological obsession with anybody that critiques you. Or anybody that takes your video content, puts it in a transformative matter, and then when they put clips of your video and they talk about what you did wrong, you have a problem with that.
Get someone terminated off the platform for telling him no. He thinks he understands copyright law.
You think you understand copyright law when you don't know anything about copyright law. You think you're hot. You think you think you are smart, but do you realize that the more you talk, the dumber you sound?
Though he doesn't understand the word perjury, literally actively said I committed perjury when that is actually lying under oath. Never took an oath. We never went to court. Perjury.
Perjury. You don't need. You really do not need to swear under oath to commit perjury. When you fill out a DMCA, you do so under, there are 3 check boxes. And one of those check boxes say that I understand that I am filing this I'm just paraphrasing, that I'm filing this and if this is false, then I have committed perjury.
You tell him, hey, you've stolen my content.
Which he didn't. He didn't steal your content.
Maybe don't do that.
Actually, nobody has stolen your content. You just take it as he is stealing your content when nobody has downloaded your video and re-uploaded it as is, nothing done to it. That would be theft. But since Actman and since Griffin Gaming and since Review Tech USA, which we will get to in a minute, since they have all put clips of your video or videos into their video where they comment on it, guess what? That's fair use. It's not theft. It's not piracy. It's not any of that. It's fair use as fair use can get.
He says I do what I want, and that's the message here. How
He's never said that.
dare you tell me I can't take what I want from you? And how
He's never, you don't get it. He's never, ever, through the small time that I watched his videos, he has never said that, ever.
how dare you have the audacity to fight me back when I want to call you out based on
Everyone's fighting you back. Seriously, everybody is fighting you. You're not fighting them, they're fighting you. There's a difference.
information that my friends share that they think they know about you. I'm going to tell you like this.
My friends can share information about me and tell you, and it may not be true. They may be lying. Not saying that any of my friends would give you information on me.
People like this make the platform dangerous, as I'm...
No. The Actman doesn't make the platform dangerous. You make the platform dangerous, Quantum. In my opinion, you make the platform dangerous because you go after anyone who disagrees with you.
getting all these attacks and all these threatening messages, ask him to show you how many he's gotten. Mine are endless.
I imagine he has had quite a few, because not everyone is going to agree with your take on something.
My website's completely ruined.
I can't verify that.
My comment section is overrun, and that is his doing. On multiple platforms.
How is that his doing? This all started with you, my guy. How did this? How is your reputation? How is your website, your comment section? How is that his problem? It's not. It's your problem. Rebuild the #1 brand in honesty because it fits your ego. It fits your ego. It tickles you, doesn't it? To know that Quantum TV is the #1 brand in honesty when really it's nothing special.
As he called Griffin Gaming to join in and jump me.
Thanks for the support, man. How is that? Seriously, how is that a... How is that a call for someone to jump you? You make it sound like he's trying to... You know what this reminds me of? Any mob movie. Whether it be Four Brothers or Casino. Yeah, Casino, or whether it be The Godfather or anything like that. You make it sound like Ackman is trying to whack you or put a hit out on you, like he's gonna get in touch with a hitman or something, which he's not going to, because you're not that big of a problem.
Review Tech USA is calling for other people to jump me.
No, he's not. I watched that video from its entirety, and all Rich said was, "Get help." That's all he said.
Getting angry when
He also said that he doesn't care how you got the information, that contacting Ackman's mother is weird.
they don't jump me on these kinds of calls.
The Quartering hasn't made a video on you, as far as I am aware.
And narratives. Let me say this again. Were you there? I don't care what you...
No, but you showed the phone calls. You showed audio of the phone calls.
Think you know. Answer the question. Were you there? Did you see me with your own eyes type it? Did you snap a fucking picture of me typing the shit out that you say I said? Do you have video proof of me saying anything against these people that you claim I'm saying something against? Because the only thing I see popping up right now is them trying to say that I said, go kill yourself. Because
That's because you did say that. You said, at the end of the day, go kill yourself, man. At the end of the day, go kill yourself, man. And then you and then you try to backpedal and say, oh, I meant in the game. That's not what you meant.
I was receiving a barrage of hateful, demeaning comments about me saying Elden Ring is a garbage game that is an endless death loop.
That's because if you bothered to play Elden Ring, you will... your opinion may not change, but everybody else is saying that it's a pretty good game.
It's a death loop. We've established that in the beginning of that video that they chop up 1,000,001 times.
But it's not a death loop. It's a game that actually requires skill to get any sort of progression in. And it also takes a lot of time. Time apparently you don't have.
It was said multiple times, okay? And the whole idea of, at the end of the day, if you want to go do that, go kill yourself, man. If you want to go do that in the game,
But you just said it. You just said it right there. At the end of the day, if you want to go do it, go kill yourself, man. But you didn't say. You said that in the context of go commit suicide. Don't go kill yourself in Elden Ring, for all I care. There's a difference. There's a difference between saying go kill yourself, man. And then there's a difference between that and go kill yourself in Elden Ring, for all I care. There's a difference between that, between those. One is specifically go kill yourself in the game, and the other one is talking about suicide.
go kill yourself. That's what we're talking about. The context is death in a game. And everybody was responding.
Not in the way. No. You said at the end of the day, go kill yourself. You didn't say anything about Elden Ring. You didn't say anything about the bosses or anything like that. You said go kill yourself. At the end of the day, go kill yourself, man. I don't see how anybody can. I don't understand.
Doesn't need an easy
Oh wait, I do understand.
mode. It's an easy game. Or it doesn't need an easy mode. It's supposed to be a hard game. Making fun of me all day, every day because of my opinion, which go ahead, have your laugh. I still feel how I feel. It's a garbage game. Nobody cares, right?
I don't care about your take about Elden Ring.
Cool. Move on. Why are we here over a month later with Elden Ring reviews popping up about me? Look it up. People say it was never about Elden Ring. It is the reason.
No. Elden Ring was the catalyst for Elden Ring was the catalyst to what is to come. Well, what was to come, excuse me. All because Mischief got a hold of it, critiqued it in such a manner that you got butthurt over, and that's it. That's why.
People like Mischief blasted off to over 100,000 subscribers, dragging in the Elden Ring community, which is a popular community, gaming community or whatever, and then combining that with drama. Well, now you have something explosive. And now every young kid is trying to do that because they saw it worked for one, so it can maybe work for me. I could be the next Mischief.
No, I'm sorry. You're jealous of Mischief because you only have 65,000. He has over 100. He has over 100,000, so he has surpassed you.
These kinds of victories signify dangerous behavior at the end of the road.
No, it doesn't.
Because people like this don't stop with just harassing one person or two people or three people. YouTube allows this kind of content where they go after somebody's personal take.
Actually, YouTube doesn't allow this type of content. just so you know, Quantum. They do, however, allow content that falls under fair use, which every single creator has the fair use argument, even though fair use is a gray area.
An opinion with all kinds of swears and insults. I can't tell you the amount of times I've been called mentally retarded, a narcissist, a piece of shit.
That's because people see you for what you are, and that's a narcissist.
That is when you are harassing.
A narcissist is someone who is full of themselves. Now let's read the definition of harassment. Harassment is a noun. Harassment is the aggressive pressure or intimidation. They face daily harassment and assault on the streets.
Somebody. You're now injecting your opinion about their character. That is not criticism. Let me show you what criticism
Are you sure it's not criticism? How do you know it's not criticism?
is. His review is garbage because when I play the game, I notice these factual things supported by.
Okay, so wait. Quantum, is this what you mean? Is this what you mean by what you just said? Quantum TV's Elden Ring review was absolute garbage because I've played the game and I have seen A, B, C, and D. Is that what you mean?
This factual thing. Following that up within.
Because anything can be criticism. You just have to take it the right way.
And prolonged insults is her.
Come on. Whoops. Content that threatens individuals is not allowed on YouTube. We also don't allow content that targets an individual with prolonged or malicious insults based on intrinsic attributes. Those attributes include their protected group status or physical traits.
Harassment. That's what this is about. And again, listen. Assault is harassment. That's what this is about. And again, listen. I know for a fact he's going to try to add more, like I said. And the reason I'm putting this out there is so that you guys know what he's like. Because, listen, when you're dealing with somebody that's so, gone, pathologically gone to the point of lying about their mother being victimized.
I think the pathologically gone part, I think you're describing yourself there.
At least in the end, you know what kind of person he is, and now it's out there. Now people know. So all the claims...
You make it sound like you just showed everyone his true colors when his true colors were on display from the get-go. Which is not what you are trying to portray here.
That you guys want to levy against me, continue to do whatever you want. You're free to express yourself however you see fit, I suppose, until YouTube does something about it. But if you're going to continue with this cancel culture, good fucking luck.
And that is where I say, be careful what you wish for. Because you just might get it. That's not a threat. That is just saying. Be careful what you wish for, Quantum, because you just might get it. And I don't think you want Quantum TV to go away. And I hope you find success with Quantum TV. But here's the thing. You're not going to win a legal battle if you decide to go that route, which I really hope that you and the Act Man just don't decide to go the litigation route, because you're going to spend thousands upon thousands of dollars doing that. And it's not worth it in the end.
Is what I say to all of you, because this has proven that there is a very criminal element to this gaming community that Elden Ring has created.
There is no criminal element to Elden Ring.
This is entirely the player base that is attacked.
No, it's not. It's not the. There could be some player base in there, but it's mainly people just saying that, you know, you're an idiot and everything like that.
Attacking one person right now. I make TV.
And plus, let's not forget that if there is a player base, if there is the Elden Ring player base in there, they have every right to be mad at you, since you did tell them to go off themselves.
Reviews. I talk about gaming. I talk about technology. You're not going to like everything I say. I'm not going to like everything you say. You feel that has the right to, that you have.
I talk about a whole bunch of stuff.
The right to rip somebody's video down, put it up, insult them, harass them across multiple strings of video, and they better never say a thing to you, or you're going to continue to bully and harass them like Griffin Gaming, Review Tech You.
You mean like you do? I'm sorry, I'm not you.
USA, the list goes on, okay?
You forgot to add your name to the list.
Then maybe your days might be numbered on YouTube, because maybe one day YouTube rolls out a policy, much like they did with the dislike button, where they know that you're using shit as a digital scoreboard. Maybe they know that people...
They took the dislikes away for no reason.
Like you exist that like to guise harassment as fair use criticism. And when that day finally comes, because, come on, social media is what it is, it's always evolving. When they find out about stuff like this, you're going to really see just how far you go. And that's honestly why you guys are all doing it.
But you're the one stretching the envelope, though. Seriously, you're threatening the envelope, and you're seeing how far you can push the envelope until you blow a hole right through it.
All this, you're afraid. You're shaking in your boots, because without that harassment content, that...
I'm not shaking in my boots. I have a list of videos lined up in my head that have nothing to do with you.
Juicy, toxic click shit that you don't have a channel. And that's the reality.
I have a channel. I have a channel with 63 members in my community right now. Do you think that I like reacting to you? Do you think I like saying mean and hurtful things about you, calling you a narcissist and everything like that? No, but I'm calling it like I see it. I'm calling it like I see it. And what I see is somebody that will not let this go for anything, really.
I can make product reviews all day, every day. You can't. And that's what this is about.
I can make videos all day, every day. But if I did that, I wouldn't have a life. I would have an internet life, but I wouldn't have a life. Because the internet would rule my life. And quite frankly, the internet does not rule my life.
Okay, those paintings and
I don't rule the internet, and the internet doesn't rule me. I just make YouTube videos because it's fun to do. You can make product videos all day, every day.
at my apartment.
However, what happens when you run out of products to review?
Can we sit down for a second?
You won't have anything. Think about it. There's only so many products you can review. There's only so many TVs you can improve, or there's only so much you can do. Yes, you're a niche channel, but you're a niche channel for a reason. Let's take two channels that
How do you...
I watch from time to time. Twisted Minds and Coffee House Crime. They go over crimes.
He was concerned that I might be taken advantage of somehow.
But crime is a niche.
Moved 34 times.
It's a niche that they have carved, that was already there, and they have carved it themselves into, and they're perfectly happy with them. With where they are, with where they're at. So
I want your money. Don't get in the way, right? So, at the end of the day, I've said what I needed to say. You guys see the Act Man's a liar.
No, the Act Man is being truthful.
Mother's lying. She told him this stuff. I mean,
How? She just said be safe. And he's a nut. Meaning, you're crazy. That was her opinion of you. Because you contacted her, and then she contacted you back to make sure it was actually real.
It was more expensive, but you could wear it to all kinds of future events.
this is pathetic. This is sad. I just wanted her to pass me off to you, and that's what she should have done, and instead...
But you should have had a lot of... You see, I don't understand this. You're a grown man, and you didn't have...
Blackjack. I never played a hand, but I went to the library and checked out.
You didn't have enough sense to get in contact with Act Man yourself, even though you guys did have a conversation via DMs, via direct messages, whether it be on Discord, YouTube, whatever. You had contact with him. So why contact his mother?
You chose to make very criminal threats, and
they're not criminal unless acted upon, which I don't think Act Man has any intention on acting upon them.
sincerely hope that you get help, you stop doing...
I sincerely hope that
I was trying to connect. I think no matter how different...
I sincerely hope that all this drama stops. I don't think that it will, though.
But I lost all the...
this, and all your fans cease and desist with this behavior.
And you cease and desist with your behavior as well, Quantum. Can we at least get that?
I mean, that's the best we can do in this situation, right? But as you guys who have been watching me for years know, I'm the #1 brand in honesty for
No, you're not.
a reason. Because I expose lies like this.
You didn't expose anything.
This massive one between this celebrity YouTuber, 1.3 million.
Just because you have 1.3 million subscribers doesn't mean that you're a celebrity.
Subscribers feeling like he can threaten to murder somebody just because he doesn't like that they called his mother to get in contact with him to try to get
Which calling his mother was unnecessary, you complete moron.
him to stop causing damages to their channel. So I'll say that.
Like his mother cares about your YouTube channel.
Thanks for watching the #1 brand in honesty. Yet another truth bomb has been dropped.
No, it hasn't. Don't listen to anything this man says.
Until the next video, see you guys later.
The memories they create, or the spin they initiate. Otezla, it's a choice you can make. Otezla is not a cream, it's a pill that treats plaque psoriasis differently.
Liza saves the day. Well, this is how I cook, so. I'm a big fan of your food. Thank you. Smells so good.
Oh, get 20% off your entire purchase every day and find more deals only on the McDonald's app. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Oh, God. Unskippable ads are the worst.
You make self-love look easy. Put yourself on top. Halo Top.
Especially when they're 2 in a row. So, I hope you all have a fantastic night. I have to get to bed because I have to get up early in the morning. Yay. But if you guys want to join this community, make sure you tap on the giant big red S word. Then make sure you hit the bell and hit all. That way you get notified every single time I upload. And my brain hurts. Not gonna lie, my brain hurts. This is my final video on Quantum TV. I can't take any more of this. Shouldn't have gone so deep down the rabbit hole now that I think about it. But I guess I couldn't help myself. If you don't want to be a member of this community, that's alright. I still respect you. And at the end of the day, I'm just glad that you chose to spend a little bit of your time here. I'm Hardcore Christopher. Have a fantastic night. Keep it hardcore, everyone.